Hello, my name is Jesse Vlaminck with the Minnesota Department of Transportation. I'm the project manager for the reconstruction of Highway 19 College Drive. This project starts at 4th Street and goes to Bruce Street. It's the reconstruction of Highway 19. We will have roadway improvements, intersection improvements, improvements to the safety, improvements for the people that walk and bike. We will replace the city utilities and improvements to drainage. We've analyzed each intersection on Highway 19 College Drive and added community priorities to each of these intersections. At the intersection of 4th Street, we have added bump outs to reduce the distance for the pedestrians to cross Highway 19 and 4th Street. With the bump out, it brings the pedestrians closer to the travel way and also makes them more visible for the traffic, and it also makes traffic more visible for the pedestrians to aid in the decision making when crossing the street. Moving to Timmerman Drive. Timmerman Drive will become a one-way, and we will add additional parking to help facilitate the parking needs at the Armory. Artillery Drive will be closed, and the roundabout will be installed at the intersection of Country Club Drive, 2nd Street, and Highway 19. A roundabout really helps with traffic calming. When I say traffic calming, I'm talking about helping slow traffic down to move through there, and also helps facilitate the traffic flowing freely through that intersection. It makes it much safer for the pedestrians to cross. When pedestrians cross, they have the ability to cross one lane of travel at a time, and then seeking refuge in the splitter lanes, and then making their second movement to cross again. It also pulls them, the pedestrians, out of the turning area so that as a traffic comes up, they can see the pedestrians are crossing, then move forward into the roundabout and being able to make that turning movement without any problems or any conflicts with pedestrians. We've looked at other intersections at the roundabout area with maybe stoplights or something like that, but when a car pulls up to a stoplight, they not only are stopping traffic, they also are focused on the light and looking to see when they should make their next move and not paying attention to the pedestrians that are there trying to cross as well. So the roundabout really becomes a very smooth and best option for this intersection. Moving on to Greeley Street, we will add some bump outs to the north side of the intersection to help reduce the distance that pedestrians will need to cross. At Saratoga, it'll remain a signalized intersection. We will add bump outs at 2 of the corners to help reduce the distance that pedestrians have to travel. The dedicated right turn lanes that are currently on Highway 19 will be removed, and they will just be a through arrow on those lanes, but traffic will still be able to make a right turn as necessary. Moving to Marvin Swan intersection, we've made this a right in, right out with a raised median. By doing this, it helps us gain additional storage for that left turning movement onto Highway 59 or Main Street. Moving to Main Street, we will make the radiuses a little better to accommodate truck turning movements. It'll remain signalized, and then we will also be removing some parking in this area and placing wider sidewalks to help accommodate the pedestrian curb ramps and pedestrians being able to utilize this area a little better, a little safer. Moving to the east, we come to Lion Street. The signal will be removed, and stop signs will be installed on Lion Street. We will also have some bump outs at this location to help facilitate pedestrians crossing. Moving just a little bit to the east, we have a raised pedestrian refuge or a raised median with an RRFB. An RRFB is a rectangular flashing beacon that helps notify the traffic that there is a pedestrian trying to cross at this location. As you can see in the slide, it would look something similar to this, where a pedestrian only needs to cross one lane of travel at a time, and it also helps calm traffic by slowing people down. Moving to the east a little further, we come to Marshall Street, where Marshall Street will now become a right-in, right-out only. We will add a raised median there, and that'll also aid with pedestrian crossing, and we add bump outs to help shorten the distance of pedestrian travel. The bridge at this location will remain. It is a historic bridge and will stay as is. Moving to 3rd Street and Park Avenue, additional raised medians at this location will be installed to help facilitate pedestrian travel through this area as well as help with traffic calming to slow traffic down and help them navigate this curve. Moving to the east again, we will come to High Street, where at one time we did a demonstration project right next to High Street with a raised median and pedestrian crossing area. With the demonstration project, we found that it was not necessarily a good location for that raised median and RFB, so we have now moved it to right in front of Grace Life School, where the city will have an RFB installed, I believe, in the year of 2022, and we will install the raised median in 2025 with the Reconstruction project. Continuing to the east, we have Hill Street, Whitney Street, and Minnesota. We will take these intersections and line them up a little better with the roadways across. We will reduce the boulevard widths, and that'll also help with turning movements at these locations, and we will eliminate the parking right at the beginning of the intersection. And then ending with the construction just shy of Brew Street. The next steps, we are the city is having a public meeting on August 24th to approve the layout. Once the layout is approved, MnDOT will continue on into the design phase of the project, finalizing, detailing the design to put the project together, and then in 2025 and 2026 would be the construction of the project. If you have questions, comments, please visit the website, and you can see the layout there, and you could also leave a comment. You can also find my information there where you can get a hold of me to talk about the project. Thank you.